Bass Squad, y'all remember when I used to sing, I'm your private dancer, dancing for money, do what you want me to do. Y'all remember that? And all of a sudden, here comes these viral TikToks. I be on right on time, like trend setting. Baby, we gotta talk about the girls, okay? We gotta talk about the girls. The girls are getting their butts handed to them. It is so sad. Child, Wiley got an exclusive on Did Not. Shout out to Wiley. Wiley broke the internet with that, okay? Wiley broke the internet with that, honey, because nobody, and when I say nobody, nobody had that exclusive. And he gets this exclusive and he shares it. Thank you. Milagro's huge loss to Megan Thee Stallion, honey. Mm, 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 mm. I saw that this weekend. Not y'all taking back the likes. What is going on? Hey Mimi, hey D Nice. Let me share this. I was going to talk about some other things, but this is way juicier. Okay, we got to talk about the mess. And can I also let y'all know that we're still monetized? We're still monetized? Isn't it July 15th? Happy birthday to Auntie Hammy. Yes, sis. May your birthday be beautiful as I bring in this money. Because everybody was asking me. They were like, are you losing your monetization? What? That's crazy. That's funny though. So I know she said for her birthday, all of us who followed Tasha K would lose our monetization. Thank God. Thank God the Lord I serve is not the one she serves. Okay. So we did not go live yesterday, and I really wanted to go live and talk about some things, but it's okay. So since we're being messy, we might as well talk about the mess. So hey Couture Bays, it's your girl Britt going live with the Big Talk and Bays Club. We gotta talk about Milagro taking a huge L in this Meg Thee Stallion case. When I say a huge L, I'm talking about the biggest. It's so unfortunate. And I also want to talk about Wiley having the exclusive that Danat is homeless. Oh my God, we need to send out the prayers. We need to send out the prayers. We need to send out the prayers, but first things first, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my favorite vegan water, and let's get into the mess, shall we? How we can like this video is by double tapping the screen or hitting those three dots right there. Bow. How you can engage with this video is hitting those three dots right there, thumbs up the video, subscribing to the channel, sending a monetary donation. That being said, Bays, let's get into the mess. So first things first, I have to let y'all know that shout out to all the cancers. Y'all know we are in Justice July. And for some reason, the girl said we were not going to get paid. Can you believe that? And I'm still getting paid. What a blessing. Hey, 48, how are you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Bay Squad. How are ya? How are ya? Like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, shout out to the producers. I see a lot of the producers in here. Listen, I gotta give y'all things. We gotta talk about Wiley first because Wiley was on the money. Wiley was on the money. So shout out to the producers, even the producers who cannot stand me. Shout out to y'all. I have to give Wiley his kudos because Wiley got an exclusive, like a really good exclusive on his platform today where he was sent some personal information about Danat. What he found out was Danat was in New York under distress, homeless. He was fighting with his man, some man named Brian. I don't know. I don't know if Brian is the bag, or if Brian is the boyfriend, or if Brian is the silent contributor, or what. I don't know. But Brian, I guess, told a sponsor of the knots that the knot is abusive, was knocking him between the washer and the dryer. Now y'all know Brian is a pale male. A pale male who has a kink for hot black men. So the word on the curb is the knot went down to Brazil looking for love. He was out there with some man frolicking, and Brian thought he got rid of the knot because I guess the knot is not really that nice to him. I'm assuming Brian is not aesthetically pleasing, but because the knot is aesthetically pleasing, who knows? Fast forward to the Diddy trial. The alleged sponsor sent Donat the money so he can go to the trial, so he can cover the case. But we saw what happened out there. He was fighting with Gene Deal. I still feel like Donat is the victim in the Gene Deal incident, but because Donat has done so much in these YouTube streets, y'all won't even give him his things for that, because he is a little, violent, okay? A lot violent. We saw him swing on Armand, and then Armand decided to be his friend. Baby, if that's all it takes, then it is what it is. So, you have the night he was out in the mean streets of New York, okay? He was at the concrete jungle. He was out there, pounding the pavement, getting the latest and the greatest, and then he fell out with Sherelle and Perry. All this happened while his man, love of his life, sugar daddy, whoever this Bryman is, decided to kick him out, evict him. So they said that Donat didn't have money to leave New York. He's homeless in LA. Do I know these things? No. I don't know anything of these things as factual. I don't even know if they're true. He has not responded, but Wiley got the email with everything. And Wiley read it on the live today. Well, it wasn't today. It was yesterday. It was last night. Either way, Wiley got the information last night and decided to read the email. That is iconic. That is iconic, baby. I was just like, oh my God. And can we please get the likes up, please? And thank you. So Wiley honestly was giving honest advice. He was telling him, hey, here's some of the resources that I've received, because he is homeless. And as somebody like myself, I've been homeless before. And even though I was homeless before, I feel like you can overcome this. I don't know his situation. I don't even know if he's homeless for real, but I have a couple questions. One, how come you fell out with this alleged sponsor who's able to facilitate the funds for you? Why would you fall out with somebody who's paying your way? Like, is she weird? Is she obsessive? What is happening? Two, I think Wiley was really nice about it. I think people should give Wiley his credit. Wiley is a great content creator when he is focused. Because, baby, when he's focused, he is unstoppable. And, baby, the way he read that email, I was properly entertained. I was properly entertained. I was. I liked it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I said, Wiley is back. Wiley is back, not because he was being messy, simply because he took such strong information, laid it out like a full course meal, and then let the streets do what it do. And of course, because Donat has a lot of enemies and very little friends, everybody picked up on it. It was like he set fire to a trail, and everything is just so kudos to you, Wiley. I love the exclusive. I loved you protected certain identities. You did not dox him. I love that. I think that is amazing. I do. I was here for it. I was here for it. So shout out to the producers. Y'all got that good inside scoop. Y'all got that tea. So yeah. Child, the girls are trolling. I don't understand what is happening. Please don't spam the chat. Like, that's crazy. Do not spam the chat. Moving forward, let's get into Milagro. Millie with the mob. Child. Ride with the mob. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh. Y'all will not believe what is going on. Baby, whatever magic Blake Lively is over there doing against Justin Baldini, it is working. It is working, child. And please get the likes up. Please get the likes up. So y'all know that Meg Thee Stallion was spotted out with her A-list NBA star player, Klay Thompson. They looked cute, one of the Splash Brothers. And of course, some people felt some type of way. They trying to call Megan everything but a child of God. But I think they're just mad. Because why are y'all so upset? Why are y'all so upset? That she is dating. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to date the best. You're supposed to date the best. That's why so many of y'all be crashing out on the internet. Y'all don't know what it's like to be taken out the country on nice trips, have a man who do nice things for you because you're out here focused on other people's ill na when you need to manage yours. Some of y'all have mismanaged Georgina, and that's why you're so obsessed. What Megan is doing with hers, clearly it's not mismanaged. The one time she mismanaged it, look what happened. We got a angry petite king who is obsessed with Megan. She clearly did a 1-2-1-2 that he can't get over and forget because he was out here standing up bloggers, content creators to do his bidding. That's why so many of y'all are so misinformed. But we're going to read this article because I was in one of the children who were left. Okay? The reading rainbow, boo, butterflies in the sky, twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book. The reading rainbow. Yes, okay. Let's get into it. So Megan Thee Stallion claims Milagro publicly spread false claims about the rapper's involvement in the Tory Lanez. You already know. Megan Thee Stallion is escalating her defamation case against blogger Milagro Grams, urging a federal judge to impose sanction and authorize direct access to Grams' social media accounts, which she got. She got direct access to the social media accounts, okay? Direct access. So let's get into the update because this was 2 days ago she requested it and now she got it. She got it, okay? Baby, this is breaking news. So it says Megan Thee Stallion asked federal judge to sanction Milagro Grams and grant her access to social media accounts due to missing evidence. So she did not comply with the judge's rulings. And so now she's in trouble, okay? When I say trouble, trouble. Megan Thee Stallion is urging federal judge to sanction Milagro and grant her legal team access to Graham's social media accounts after repeated failures to comply with court orders and ongoing defamation case. And she won. This is crazy. Okay, in newly filed court documents, Megan's attorneys allege that Grams, whose legal name is Milagro, has ignored multiple requests to turn over documents and digital communications tied to the lawsuit. And she was granted access to all of it. She has the Discord, she has the Twitter, the YouTube, like everything. everything, right? The rapper's legal team is asking the court to compel Grams to immediately provide the requested materials and waive any objections she may have for the discovery request. So let me get into what I saved because that was 2 days ago they put it in there. Uh, 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 uh. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get this party started right now. All right, here it is. It says, it says, blogger Milagro has officially been hit with court orders in her legal battle with Megan Thee Stallion. A judge has ruled she must turn over her Discord login for data collection, produce deleted iMessages and WhatsApp messages, and cover Megan's legal fees tied to the discovery dispute. So not only is she having to give up her social media, she has to give up the messages, baby. All they have to do is plug the phone in and they'll get everything. And I'm gonna tell y'all why this is a huge L for Milagro. She's also been granted a slight delay, pushing her disposition to July 21st. Do y'all think this is fair? It's just the risk that comes with reporting on sensitive topics or focusing or forcing a blogger to give up. Do y'all think this is crossing the line? This is from Tasha K site. Do you think this is fair? To me, I do think this is fair because at the end of the day, it's one thing to report, it's another thing to do what Milagro did. Now, again, I don't need to go and dig in the weeds of things and pull out and go here. This is what she was doing. This is what she's doing because she wouldn't shut up. She wouldn't just apologize. That's all Megan was asking for. Apologize and admit to your lies. Milagro said no, she can't be bullied. Nobody paid me. Nobody did this. Nobody did that. And I feel like when Megan Thee Stallion's team says Tory Lanez and others, she's not just talking about his family. She's talking about other people. You know, I think there's a reason why Megan wanted those iMessages and the WhatsApp messages because she already had the bank statements. She already had the bank statement. See, a lot of y'all don't know this, but Megan has literally been kind and not embarrassing Milagro with producing who all has been paying her. See, that's the real gag. The real gag is the deleted iMessages. Baby, why did they put that in there? Who is in those deleted iMessages? Who is in those WhatsApp messages? What were you doing over there in the Discord, honey? Y'all think they already got the recording. They already got the recording. Have y'all noticed since this has happened, there has been silence? Silence. You know, the number 3 people who talk all day about social injustices and all these things, have y'all noticed they have been cute and mute? I told y'all before, Megan was going to get Milagro because she's the easiest target. She's at the bottom of the totem pole. She talks too much. She's a girl from the hood. She was out here talking about her trauma and how her trauma caused her to make all these bad decisions. No, baby, you wanted to make these bad decisions on your own, and it's okay. Hopefully you learn from them. When Tasha K was giving you the advice from somebody who went through it, you didn't want to hear it. You didn't want to hear it. When I was telling you, I said, listen, Milagro, now is the time to just silence is your best friend. She didn't want to listen. You know why she didn't want to listen? Because she thought the people who hated Megan was going to have her back, and she's finding out she's a pawn. I'm telling y'all, it has not hit her yet until now that she is a pawn. Okay. Can you imagine? Thinking everybody got your back, everybody's rocking with you, they riding with you, they saying F Meg, free Tory, and the whole time they won't put money on your books. They want to talk to you in private. They want to say, I don't think this is fair behind the scenes. They want to whisper. They was just loud until that lawsuit came. Yeah, yeah, she was a fairy. Yeah, yeah. That's what's happening. Ooh, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Run the check up. Run the check up. And run the check up. I said, sheesh, if you're going to spam the chat, can you at least hit the like button? Okay, hey, hello, love. Thank you so much, Dr. Nikki. Let's go, Miss PhD. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh. Hey, Natalia K. No, we don't peep the goofy. Ooh, not y'all don't peep them. Um, why would Nikki be going back and forth with Scissor? Are you lying on Nikki? That's so crazy. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Put a 1 in the chat if you feel like this is the silencing of free speech. Put a 2 in the chat if you feel like she was warned. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel like this is the silencing of free speech. Put a 2 in the chat if you feel like she had been warned. No, it's true. Nicki Minaj is trashing SZA right now. What? Y'all gonna have to send that to me. I wanna see it. What? Send that to me on Instagram, babes. What is going on? What is going on? Attacking SZA, why? And Doji? Y'all send that to my DM right now. Send that to my DM right now, honey, because what is going on? Where is Coffee City? Coffee City, girl, get on your job. Get on your job. Coffee, where are you at? Where are you at, Coffee City? Oh, Lord. Nobody is posting it. Let me see. So this is what it says. This is crazy. So SZA said Mercury retrograde. Don't take the bait. LOL, silly goose. She said, go draw your freckles back on Buki. Hashtag justice for Demore. Deposition Perez. Liar, liar, pants of fire. Sounded like a effing dead dog. Ooh. Bitch looking and sounding like she got stung by a effing bee. Dot, dot, dot. Draws on my freckles. Justice for Demore. What's effed up is that the pawns always go out sad, broke, and cursed. Most of them never even knowing they were pawns. Hashtag disposition Perez. Child, the projection is loud today. Is this deflection because Milagro lost the accounts? Is this deflection because Milagro lost the accounts? Because what is this about? What? Listen. I was in church this weekend. We were in the book of Elijah. Y'all know Elijah was tempted by the Jezebel spirit and all these other things. Those that get it. And the message was, when God blesses you, you got to stay the course. You have to stay the course. There will be distractions. You have to focus. This is a distraction. Cause what is this about? We don't care nothing about this. We care about what was in that Discord. What's in those deleted iMessages? What's in those WhatsApp messages? See, y'all don't know what are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Clock it. She talking about SZA is a weak target. SZA is a weak target. She could have been came for SZA. What does that have to do with Desiree Perez? I'm not seeing the correlation. I'm not seeing the correlation, but you do know what I do see. Milagro is busted. Busted. Student clock in the morning. Where you been? Okay. They threatening SZA is crazy. SZA told Nicki Minaj to watch out for Mercury retrograde. I mean, she's a witchy girl. She should tell her. Drake taught her everything. Drake taught her everything. Why is she upset? Is she... Why are you upset? What did she add Nicki Minaj, or she just knew she was talking about her? The timing is impeccable. Let me look at the times. Do they got the timestamp on there? The timing is impeccable, honey. 13 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. This is crazy. I love and wish she stopped responding because first thing they say is drugs, angry, etc. She has receipts. I just sue them. Who the F am I? But she's like, me can't help but to check her. Oh, they said not she bullying SZA but was quiet with Cardi. Somebody else said self-sabotaging to the max. How are you going to thrive in the music business after you're mad at everyone and their fans? You're your own enemy. And somebody asked the same thing I was asking. Was she responding to Nicki in that tweet, or did she just assume it was a sub? I'm confused about what's going on. I need context. I need context. Because this is crazy. Nicki, why did you want to respond to that? Let me see. Let me refresh the page. Oh, nothing. Is she mad? Because I don't get it. Like I don't understand. Child, I feel like this is deflection. I haven't seen the correlation. Like, I like Justin's new album. Is that what it's about? Is that what it's about? Or are y'all just saying y'all like the new album? Because I like Justin's new album. I don't understand. Child, I don't understand this Nicki piece. What I do understand is this. What has just happened for Milagro is going to set the tone for the rest of us, right? There's some content creators who are praying we get sued every day, and that's fine. Last time I checked, I opened up the YouTube app and I was still getting paid. They said we would not get paid. I'm getting paid off this video right now. Y'all saw the money. Y'all saw the money in the chat. Send some more money so we can show them we still got paid. It's July 15th. Happy birthday, Auntie Hammy. At the end of the day, no weapons formed against me shall prosper. That's just how I feel about it. Because I was rebuking that. I was like, distraction. I'm not easily distracted. I used to be distracted and now I'm focused. You know what's crazy? I'm so focused here and I've been working so hard. Like, we got goals to do, We got goals to achieve. We got things to get. And I just said this is going to be my year and nobody's going to stand in my way. They will remove themselves. I really feel bad for the girls who have been exposing themselves for who they are. And I really feel bad for Milagro because Megan can now see who was all in those messages in the WhatsApp. She could see everybody who was conspiring against her. This is a horrible look. I told y'all it was quiet on the internet. I went to Twitter before I went live just to see like what's going on, how are people feeling, and it was weird, cute and mute. And I said, "Oh, got him, got him." Milagro doesn't have to say anything. Got him. She can no longer lie to. She can lie to us all day. Megan got the receipts. Megan got the receipts. Y'all do know all they have to do is hook your phone up to this device and it will find it all. Even the deleted stuff, the stuff you scrub, you can remove the whole phone. They have it. They can trace it down. Yeah. Jupiter will definitely bless. Okay. Liars are getting sued. That's it. Ooh. Ooh. It's no motion because Diddy's in jail and now the lawsuit has the industry scary. Oh, I was telling everybody Diddy was out here paying the girls bills. They didn't want to listen. The girls didn't want to listen. Oh my goodness. They all mad. I do read the comments. That's how I know you said Justin's album was good, and I agreed. I can't wait to see these other women YouTubers get exposed. Ooh, not the other women. What other women? There's other women. At the end of the day, Milagro played herself. She really did, and it's sad and it's unfortunate. And I told y'all before, I didn't want her to get sued. I want to be very clear. I did not want her to get sued, even though I felt like she was doing a lot. And I say a lot very loosely because she was doing more than a lot, but it is what it is. All this behind a petite king. Then we find out Milagro's living in Florida, down there in Miami. Milagro, you need to get in the water, baby. You need to get in the water, love. You need to get in the water. You need to. I'm shocked she didn't submerge herself. She should have been in the water. I said, when Megan came out that snake's mouth, y'all were in trouble. Go look at his, and if you really look, when she mirrored herself, I told y'all this last year. I said, you hoes are in trouble. And then guess what happened? All of them have been in trouble ever since. Y'all need to listen to somebody like me. I be tapped in. The other girls don't be tapped in. Everybody who claimed they tapped in has been giving y'all horrible advice. You see what I did, Base Squad? I came up here, I told y'all the truth and what's been happening. The truth has been falling at y'all feet. Oh my goodness. Yes, she lives in Miami. That's what the document said. I was like, oh. So this whole time we thought you was in Houston. You in Miami. Listen. There's so much we're finding out. The girls just be on here, embellishing the truth. I gotta use the words y'all be using because y'all hate to call the girls a lie. I do want to say this. I don't feel like this is going to infringe with free speech. I feel we're going to have to fight for it. And I feel like you might have to fight a little harder if your free speech is a little, tainted. It is what it is. They say all the big dogs get sued. I pray I never get sued. I mean, I think that's crazy. It's not that deep. But I also feel like this. pride before the storm. You know, Milagro was just too prideful to just be like, look, I'm sorry. She did that weak apology and then taunted her and then went on to make all these other videos and was bashing her and all this other stuff. It was crazy. Then she went on to badger Tasha K because, you know, she has her thoughts on Tasha K and that's her feelings. Her feelings are valid, but you're in an active, open lawsuit. I don't understand why you did the things that you did. It didn't make sense. You let these men use you. And something in my spirit tells me Tory Lane sold you out. Because the daddy keeps talking about, oh, he's going to get to come home soon. He's going to get to come home soon. It feels like they worked something out at your expense. Because I'm not understanding why they keep saying this. He's going to come home soon. He's going to come home soon. And that's sad because you did. Oh my, it's so sad. Like I said, if CBS and Fox can get it, so can she. Yeah, I agree. Just got here, SZA and Nicki on Twitter right now. I seen this stuff about SZA. SZA hasn't responded. And I feel like that's a distraction. Mostly all these content creators are liars. Ooh, CW, oh my God. So the tweet seemed to begin with SZA having a milestone with her tour. SZA posted it and now it's an issue. Yeah, I stand by what I said. Nicki is trying to distract us, and you can't distract us because we know that Milagro was over there on site. We know she was over there working with Raw Ali. We know she had a personal interview on Station Head or something with Nicki Minaj. Baby, she's not fooling me. You cannot trick me, okay? That man sent that message for a reason. He said, watch out for the distractions, and boom, here comes a distraction. Because, baby, No, 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 no. Okay, Absolutely not. Let me see if the big blogs picked it up. They have not. Wow. You know what's bad? The Shade Room has not picked this up. Nicki, you see what you did? The Shade Room has decided not supposed to. Oh my God. And just so for the record, I'm showing y'all. They have not posted her. Y'all think they don't see Nicki? They have not posted her. You know who posted her? Live Bites. Live Bites is the only one. Oh, Nicki, this is horrible. This is horrible for you, girl. Oh, shit. Ooh, and then SZA said, I don't give a fuck about none of that weird shit you poppin'. So somebody said, have you lost your effing mind? Like, actually, absolutely. You ain't heard the album that went #1 13 weeks? That should have let you know I'm out of my fucking mind. Ooh. Ooh. Isn't SZA from Philly? You didn't eat this. Nicki richer than you, prettier than you, and more successful than you. Watch your mouth, you mutt. Calling a black woman a mutt to defend another black woman is so cook. Open the schools. Y'all do know she used to mess with Drake, right? Sis can clap back. She can keep up. So someone says, you really didn't want to start this, girl. If you was crying before, you really gonna cry now when the barbs get at you. And she said, I get bullied by millions online every day. Then step my ass out on a packed out stadium tour where people show me real love in real life. My parents are healthy and I'm the most successful I've ever been. Get some effing perspective and bark at a wall. Not bark at a wall. Bitch. Ooh, scissor. Scissor ain't that. But you know what is crazy? As I hint, the shade room, they still didn't post it. She from New Jersey? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now she from Jersey. Tasha K hasn't posted it. Look, Tasha K has not posted it. I want y'all to see this. This is actively going on. Girl. The neighborhood talk has not posted this. Oh, Nikki, I told y'all. What did I tell y'all? I said her talking about she gonna sue bloggers, and baby, not a blog is posting you, but one. Not even on site. On site didn't even post you. I'm showing y'all in real time. This is in real time. Ooh. Let me see if Coffee City. Let me refresh. I'm refreshing. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Nope. Wow. Wow. Wowzers. Let me see. Y'all, it is so sad. Say it with your chest. Say it with me, chat. It's giving. Ooh. I feel like this, Nikki, you played yourself when you said you was going to sue the girls, and now the girls aren't even checking for you, except for Live Bites. Live Bites posted you. They were the only one. That's how I found it. Normally, the girls be like, boop, 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 but they not. Nikki, I'm going to do a video on you tomorrow. I'm going to do an upload on Nicki Minaj tomorrow because this told me everything that I need to know. And it's getting witchy out. So, yeah, listen, Milagro, honey, may peace, love, and light be with you in this horrible time. I think you should read 1 Kings chapter 14. I think you needed to get into Psalm 64. And then, what's another good one? What's another good one? Trying to think. Is it Proverbs 28? Because this battle you're about to face. And finish it off with Psalms 91 and 23. I think you should read those. This is the storm. This is the calm before the storm. Yeah. This is the calm before the storm. And it's about to be real intense. Megan hasn't even cracked the surface with how she's gonna do you. I told you her #1 goal is to get you off the internet, and she's gonna get it. She's gonna get it. She's gonna get it. She's gonna get you off the internet. She's going to make an example out of you, so much so she's gonna get the rest of the people she wanna get. And it's unfortunate. As for Nicki Minaj, how sad. How sad. But we're not distracted because you can't confuse me. I know what that's about. Milagro has to give up the password to everything and pay the legal fees. Yeah, I would crash out too. And on that note, what are your thoughts All that she said about Kim way back in the day coming back to bite her on that drop booty. Not the drop booty. Hey, Psalm 23, hello. It says Aquarius energy gonna drag Milagro through the shadows of death because the warrior within the Aquarius gonna skull drag a joker. Thank you so much. I think them not posting it is to protect Nicki because who beefs with SZA? They're not posting her because they're showing her who's the boss. Baby, despite how some people feel, unless you're gonna sue, threatening to sue bloggers is never the move. But I'm gonna do a video on that. It's coming tomorrow. It's coming tomorrow. Saturn is retrograde. The courts are Saturn and Jupiter. The wrong blogger is a Scorpio ruled by Mars and Pluto. Nasty work. She in Miami. She need to go do whatever Diddy was out there doing. Not Bigfoot winning like a mofo. Facts. Hello, hello, hello. Who cares about SZA? Nicki Minaj cares about SZA. Because SZA wasn't even bothering Nicki Minaj. Saturn and Mars aren't friendly. No, they not. Child, no, they not. Ain't it a Mars year? It's been nothing but violence. It hasn't been nothing but violence. But y'all, I gotta go. That's all I have for y'all. Thank y'all for watching. What are y'all thoughts on Wiley's exclusive? Wiley is back, honey. He is back with the tea. He got that exclusive, and I was here for it. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, and it's a Mars year. See, I knew it. 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 I gotta think of some good things to say in regards. But y'all, I gotta get up early tomorrow. Now she runs with PG Lang. Child, on that note, I gotta go.